So last episode, we upgraded our castle heart, which unlocked more foundations for our castle. And well, I've pretty much used them all. I went ahead and kind of designed what we want to do with the next level of our floor. So we have our stairs coming up here, and then we have kind of this like side wings, I guess. I don't know what you're gonna call those. This little entrance area with the room to go outside, and then another side thing here. I used the invisible floors to kind of make this more like grand and open. I didn't want this like covered with all floors in here. For one, we have almost everything unlocked that we're gonna get for like, you know, the different rooms and stuff. We have I think it's called the Athenaeum, which is the next like research table. I want to put that here and kind of make this whole thing, like my original idea was to make this whole upper level like a library. But then we kind of put our library downstairs in our entrance, so we might move some of this stuff around a little bit. And I'm also like playing around with some ideas outside. We have no real reason to keep having all these balconies, but I think they look cool. And I've done some cool stuff down here, which we'll kind of go through in a minute, especially these little, I'm not sure what you'd call these, but like the little tower things. I think they add another level to the outdoor areas, which I think is super cool. We'll probably put lights and maybe some gargoyle statues or something in here. I'm not sure. But one thing we unlocked a while ago, and that's the reason this is all alchemy floors, is we unlocked this Stygian summoning circle. Now, if we go into this, we have a few different things we can do. For one, basically we summon a bunch of enemies. There's the Treant, Elemental, Harpy, Corpse Pile, Golem, and the Blood Witch. Now the Blood Witch, if we put 3 schematics and 300 greater Stygian shards, we're gonna get 2 of the Athenaeum books, which are like the crazy endgame stuff that we really, really want. Now, I've been kind of using this Blood Treant thing because it's 400, well, it's 400 if you don't have the matching floor. So it's 300 Stygian shards and some plant fiber, which summons a Treant, and we're gonna fight one right now because it gives us a bunch of seeds, and it actually unlocks a bunch of stuff that I didn't realize we could even get in the game. So they're pretty strong. They're basically just the same as like the regular Treants, only they're level 60. And then you get a ton of saplings of a bunch of different kinds. So we've got white cherry blossom saplings, some blood rose stuff, snow flowers, basic oak saplings. So nothing special here other than the white cherry saplings. And then blood rose. I've been using a ton of these. Yes, it's a waste using these Stygian shards, sure, but we don't really have a need for those at the moment, and I'm collecting quite a bit. Whenever I send our people out, I always send one of them to the ruins area, to this, I think it's to this one, to the ruins, and they always come back with like 300 or 400 every time. So I'm not too worried about those at the moment. So some of the saplings that the Treant have dropped have been like this gloomwood tree, there's the white and pink cherry blossom, this autumn colored tree, there's a cypress tree here, we've got some of the bleeding heart stuff from the ruins. So I've been spending a bunch of time grinding tree seeds, and I think my favorite one so far is this weeping willow tree from the ruins. So I got a couple of them planted around, and I think they add such a cool level. They have that like white blue tone, and I think they're awesome, and I've been kind of shaping a lot of things around this. And while I've been spending a bunch of times in the ruins, I've found a couple of interesting things. So the first one, we have got level 96 Draculan blood now. I found a level 96 Night Maiden. I haven't found many other ones like high at all. We also got a 96 level Brute. Just earlier today, I got a level 90 Scholar blood. And I, just a few minutes ago, found level 100 Rogue blood. So I can get rid of this Rogue, that's 98. We still have to find Worker blood, that's a big one. But we have kind of our cells filled now. We have, like, we don't need to keep both of these warriors. But I added 2 more cells here, and we need to make space for more. Before I do too much more, I want to kind of talk to you guys about this, like, outside area. I need your advice. So down here, I think this turned out really cool. We've got our teleporter, we've got these little rooms here that have statues in them and lights and all that, and I think the plants look really cool. This top area though, I don't want it to look the same, but in my mind, it's gonna look very similar. So I wanna figure this out. My plans are to either move this wall, you know, out here or like do something with this. Initially, I actually thought about making these all doors and having this whole thing kind of like open air to like outside, you know, like we don't really have to have this as a room, other than the fact that this Stygian circle should be inside of an alchemist room in some way, just for the savings, if we're gonna use it to summon stuff. But the other thing is this balcony, I've said it probably every episode. Let's go down. And of course you miss it. But this balcony, I don't really know what to do with it. Right now, I think it looks okay, but it also looks out of place. I don't want to move it forward one because it looks weird. I don't want to move it back one because it looks weird. I thought about maybe just getting rid of it, but I think that's gonna make the wall behind look weird. So we're kind of stuck with it in a sense, but I don't know. So I need you guys' ideas on how to fix this, or if we should leave it, or if I should just not worry about it for now and maybe it looks fine and I'm just overthinking it. So my plan for today is to actually finish Act 3. It's a very quick act, but I really want to progress through this so we can start unlocking some new stuff, researching some new things, getting some more gear and stuff. We're kind of at a standstill with everything we have currently. So in my quest for trees, I was able to go after Willfred, the village elder. I kind of just ran into him and took him down. Basically, he's a werewolf and he gives us clocks and pristine leather bag, which we can't even make yet because we don't have pristine leather. So first thing we need to do is go for pristine leather from Ben the Old Wanderer. That'll also give us this Shroud of the Forest cape, which we're gonna need to navigate the forest. Then I wanna go after the queen and finally into the cursed smith. He's gonna give us our anvil, our advanced furnace, and some dark steel. The other bosses I really don't care about right now. Albert, the Duke of Balaton, he's a frog and he gives us frog form. Great, he gives us a chest table. I'm not too worried about that. And I'm also not worried at the moment about Foulrot. If we find him, we'll go for it, but I'm really not too concerned. First thing though, we need to go and find Ben the Old Wanderer. So we really need to find this guy as quick as possible. Oh, that's a witch. We don't want that. Because we get these stacks of cursed forest, which basically makes it so we get lost in here very easily. Like our vision's gonna go basically to nothing, and then we're kind of screwed. It's super hard to find your way around once you lose your vision in here. Oh, he's right there. Hold F to release the wisp. What does that do? Oh, wait, what? I do not remember this guy at all. He just runs away? Oh, he's gonna run into the other bosses and stuff. I get it. I'm stuck. This is the same as the old lady. Just running away like a little bitch. What the hell? Okay, we're at level 100 now, and I have lost him. Let's try Scholar Blood. I brought other types as well, but I don't know if I've tried Scholar yet. So Scholar is gonna give us spell power, spell cooldown, and spell life leech. So it's not gonna make our attack stronger, but I do think that our, like the actual attacks we're using will be better. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I heard him. Oh, he re-healed? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's rude. I was about to use my ultimate. This son of a bitch. Yeah, that's a powerful spell with Scholar Blood. Come on. No! He's so close. He's like Yoda, he's just hiding in the swamps. Not gonna lie, I thought I lost him again, and I was gonna be so upset if we had to start that again. Hey, we got a cursed sapling. So here's the problem we're facing. We're at level 100 of the cursed Curse of the Forest debuff, and our mini map is gone, and so is our regular map. And I don't remember how we got to where we are. So let's see. Can I track? Let's just track the spider and see if that. What the hell was that? It's a night lurker. Okay, we found the spider cave. You know, it's kind of funny because, like, really, once you've finished this area, like, you don't need to come back here a lot unless you're grinding certain materials. So the cape is kind of like I could leave now and make the cape and then be fine. But you don't really need it if you can get out and do all the bosses in one run, I guess. I don't know. So I want to get as many silkworms as possible because I really don't want to have to come back here too much for silk if we don't need to. Even though I think we're going to need a ton of silk going forward. And thankfully these spiders don't creep me out as much as like normal spiders do because I don't do well in spider caves in games. So these brood brothers we need to take out as fast as possible because they basically just keep summoning little ones and you'll get overrun real quick if you don't pay attention to it. The other thing I just realized, we switched everything here basically to a ignite build and I didn't switch my pendant. So we're applying condemn and we're not using condemn. So our build is pretty much broken, which is not great. That poison really sucks. So our blood's pretty much out, which really sucks. But I was hoping to, because of this like increased spell power and the spell life leech, I was hoping to try out this vampiric brew. So it gives us plus 10% spell life leech and plus 5% blood type efficiency. So theoretically, that should really boost our spell life leech by an extra 10% plus another 5. You know, so this could be 25%-ish, maybe. But anyhow, giant spiders absolutely suck. So let's see if we can do this. The ignite build for oh, get out. Using ignite for the spell, the ultimate, that's the word, does so much damage if you can get it off. Yep, now I'm out of blood. Yep. All right, take out the ads. The big ads are the problem ones. I really should have just bit them. The poison is, that's usually the problem that I have with this thing is the, you usually get caught with too many ads or too much poison on the ground. So far, not terrible though. What the hell? There's somebody, who is yelling? All right, just kill it. Oh, woo! Why is there a guy? Oh, he must have been trapped in an egg. I was gonna say, why is there a guy just wandering around in here?
I feel
nice.
Stronger.
So now the issue is we've lost all the stacks of the curse, but can we get out of here in time? Actually, let's just make sure we check the map. So we need to go here. Just see if we can get out of this area before it restacks. This might be stupid, but in case you guys haven't seen this before, we might as well go through the cursed village here and take out Willfred again. It's not a bad fight to do. If we can get through all the werewolves, that is. These guys absolutely shred me because I don't dodge well. This village is kind of cool though, because if you come here in the daytime, these guys are all human. And actually, I was told that you can actually capture creature blood this way because you can capture someone that'll turn into a werewolf, which is super cool. And I never knew you could do that. And I can't dodge. I don't know though if you have to capture them as a werewolf or as a person. That'll be interesting to try. But like I said, we don't really need to fight this guy again, but we might as well just because We're not gonna gain nothing. Oh, there's a golden chest there actually. That's okay. So there's a reason to do this, kind of. As long as I don't die, we really don't need to fight this guy. Where are you? Where are you? Why is there two of them? That was weird. Is there always two of them when he does that attack? Oh, that did not work. No! Alright, well, he's gonna chew my face off. That's exciting. I need to kill the ads. Why is there two?
Death is not the end.
Huh. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Our stuff's in a bad spot. And you know what? We actually might not have enough time to fight him before it turns daytime. Which is kind of rough, because he'll just turn into a human and this will be a waste. I was definitely doing better the first time. Oh, no! I hate that you have to stop to take a potion, and you can't just, like, do it on the run, so you get caught. Alright, let's kill the ads this time. Oh, he's eating so many. Yeah, it's definitely gonna turn daytime before we finish this. Oh, maybe not. I need like one more hit on him. Oh, we got him. So close to daytime.
I am the top of the food chain.
Not that it really mattered. We don't really get much from it anyways, but still. Better to kill when we actually try it, right? So the Dawnthorn armor set is going to be a bit of an upgrade, but it's also going to make us lose some of our special stats. Like we're going to lose that 3% physical strike chance, as well as the, I guess, physical strike chance as well, for this particular gear set, because it goes down to like a basic set, right? Basically how the Holofang stuff was. And we can't do any researching of the next stuff until we figure out where even that is to unlock the Anathema thing. But this needs pristine leather and silk, which now we've unlocked. Problem is, pristine leather takes 15 leather and 15 mutant grease, and I've only got 200. I could have swore I had more, but I don't know where it is. So I gotta do some grinding for that for sure. And thankfully, I've been on our decorating arc lately, so we needed some ghost shrooms to be able to make this Shroud of the Forest, which we had like 30 already farmed from me just doing decorating around the base, to be honest. But the bad thing about this is it has no stats on it. So when we actually wear this, we're gonna lose like max health, sun resistance, garlic, silver, etc. Which it's not great. And it also doesn't look great either. It looks like a camouflage, yeah, rug? I don't know. But anyways, we're not gonna wear that quite yet. What we are gonna do though is we have 100 pristine leather now and 64 silk. So I'm going to make this entire set. Yes, we have enough. We actually have way more than enough. That took, man, I can't add because I thought it was a lot more than that. And while that stuff is crafting, we might as well create the pristine leather bag, which this gives us 15% resource yield. So does that mean like when we're farming something, we're gonna get more resources? Because that could stack very well with worker blood, if that's what that, I'm positive that's what that is, right? So with this new gear, we've now gone from level 61 to 65. We're up to 27.3 physical power and 33.5 spell power. But I've been kind of looking at our weapons a little bit. We've been using the merciless iron axes simply because I like the ranged attacks of them. They always feel nice to me. But we have this Sundering Tenderizer and the Heirloom Arming Sword, which both are level 20, which will put us to 65, which is a huge boost. These also have an ability modifier for Ignite. And because we've kind of went to that build now, I think it would be smart to get a weapon for this. So in the ruins, there's a merchant here and a merchant here. I'm pretty sure this one sells like the next level heirloom weapon, but it takes greater Stygian shards. And then this one here sells the level we can actually buy. And currently I've got 3,027 Stygian shards. So not a ton, but enough that we could probably buy at least 1 or 2 attempts. But before we do that, I also need to change this ability. We're still using the skeleton mage thing here. So I'm gonna unlock Chaos Kindling, which is 20% increased damage, and there's a 50% chance that a chaos explosion ignites enemies. So we're gonna get that for sure. So for 750 Stygian shards, you can buy a version of any weapon here. Now, you don't know what's on them until after you buy them. And also, we haven't built the slashers yet, which now that I'm thinking about it, sucks. I really wanted to get those before, and we never did. I really liked that weapon before, and I haven't used it. Now I want to do that. Anyways, let's try this. I'm not gonna spend all of our money on this or our shards on this, but let's buy one. Okay, it's got Condemn. That doesn't help. Two. Okay, it's got Frenzy. Or sorry, it's got yeah, Condemn and Static. Do I do one more? This is a real waste. People are gonna yell at me in the comments. And it's got Static. Okay, that's such a waste. That's why I don't gamble, kids. So before I head home, I am back into Dracula's garden here, and there's a large quantity of these weeping willow trees. So I came in here early to farm these because there's usually a pretty good drop rate since this is like the only place these things grow. And I was kind of thinking, so the Dark Temptress, these Exsanguinators, and what else is there? Not the Dreadhorns, they actually suck. But I was curious if we can possess them. We can get the lower level ones for sure, but I don't know about these ones. The other thing is, they've got to be level 85 or something because we're 67 and there's still a skull to us. So they're at least level 75 for sure. So let's see if I can actually take her out. I mean, I've killed a few earlier. They're not crazy hard, but I didn't see if I can possess them. Not that this one has a good like blood level or whatever, but it'd still be cool to have walking around the base. I imagine we can get them because we have the Night Maidens, right? So this should be no different, really. Okay, don't kill her though. Okay, well, I meant to jump out of the way. All right, do your charm.
You are mine to control.
Okay, so we can possess them. Yeah, and it looks way better than the Night Maidens. That'd be, yeah, we definitely need to get one, but I need a better blood level than level 5. What about this one? This thing looks like it's probably going to be a nightmare to try to capture, but we're going to try it anyways. Also, these, when I'm not incapacitated, that hurt a lot. Those shards in the center there, by the way, those give you greater Stygian shards when you break them. So breaking them in here is actually really good. Okay, let's try it now. That's bad. Okay, so we can get them. Okay, stop so I can see what you look like. Okay, or keep walking. Yeah. Level 5 though, again, terrible. But it's cool to know we can get them. And just because it's active, we might as well get some more shards that I can gamble with. The level 1 rifts just opened up, so doesn't hurt to check it out. Maybe we can get level 2 rifts to open while we're here. I don't, think it's really worth it. We do have level 96 or whatever it was, Night Maiden Blood. So it's more or less just for like the cool look around the castle and stuff, right? Like as our minion, because our minion one sucks. She's only level 34 or something blood. So I'd like to improve that. So that rift gave us enough shards to try one more time for another axe, but it also gave us 2 drops. It gave us a whip and a greatsword. So I'm wondering if we do maybe one more, maybe we get lucky and get an axe drop without spending any shards. Not that the shards are hard to farm, but maybe we don't have to actually, where is this thing? Is it in here? Maybe we don't actually have to buy it, we get a drop of it. So we got an ignite spear, but I don't want to use the spear. We also got the condemned slashers, which are pretty decent actually. So this is probably stupid, but let's try again. We got it. So that's got chaos infused with ignite, 19.9 physical power. So if I hold alt, I can see kind of the range. So, oh, it's on the lowest end. 9.9 physical critical strike chance out of between 6 and 12, and 3.2 damage reduction. So the damage reduction is at the absolute lowest end. Whatever, it's an upgrade nonetheless. While it isn't the best upgrade we could have got, I was kind of hoping for some better rolls, but honestly, it's still a better upgrade than using the default axes. And I've been told a few times that the greatsword is actually really good as well. So I went ahead and I made the Headman's Cleaver, which this has 17.3 spell critical strike. I'm gonna burn spell critical strike as well as 5.8 spell life leech, which is the high end of both of those. So we got really lucky on those rolls. And with the new gear and the new weapons, the best thing to do is to test it on a boss. So Foulrot's here, it's nighttime. I'm gonna change our cloak. And let's just see how much damage we actually do with a casting build. Oh, he's immune. I forgot all about this guy's abilities. And then he spawns right there. Yep. Yeah, we are shredding this guy. I mean, we are a little bit high gear level now, comparatively than we were, but still, he's going down quick. So let's try this right here. Took some damage, but our ultimate does pretty good on that. Yeah, you can stop fearing me and just die. Oh, he needed one more attack. Yeah, pretty awesome build so far. But now for the real test. I don't remember ever fighting Cyril back in the day. I know I have, but he does some crazy stuff. I don't remember his abilities, and this could be interesting. Oh, he's got floating swords. That's cool. Can I get rid of those, maybe? Okay, so he kind of just like floats around with his other weapons. He does a lot of, like, he doesn't really engage directly, which is kind of nice. I wonder if I can get my ultimate off on him here. Oh yeah, absolutely shreds him.
Agony from beyond.
Okay, I really wish I had my other cloak on now. So I can't see him. Oh, get wrecked. Yeah, okay, so this build of spell power is amazing, by the way. But on that note, guys, I am going to call this episode here. We are moving on from Act 3 into 4, and every boss going forward now is going to be endgame level and is going to be insane. We have lots of stuff to build, lots of cool things to unlock. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.